Hello everybody, and today we are going behind the scenes and I'm going to be showing you around my setup. Hello everybody, and recently I've noticed in the comments section I've been getting some questions about what camera settings am I shooting my videos with, how am I lighting this, what's these behind me. So I thought today I'd take you guys behind the scenes to have a look at the gear I'm using, aka my setup. So one thing you should know about my videos is everything off-frame is pretty much unpresentable, so don't be surprised. So I guess I'll start off by showing you the camera equipment I use. I'm holding my secondary camera here. This is my B-Cam, the 5D Mark III. It's on a 24-70 lens right now. Let me switch to something with image stabilization so you guys don't puke. So this is the A-Cam, my primary camera I film my videos on. This is the Canon C100 Mark II. I'll go in for a closer look in a bit. Now there's a HDMI out connecting to my little monitor here. It's a Blackmagic Designer Video Assist. This is the 5-inch version. So this is the little monitor that allows me to check my focus and framing because I'm pretty much always a one-man crew. And the way I pull focus is by using the browser remote function of my C100 Mark II. So it has Wi-Fi. So basically I just position myself in the center of the frame and I press one shot AF and it's gonna pull focus on me, and then I can shift around as long as I'm in the same plane. So this is how I pull focus. So here's what it all looks like behind the camera. I'm currently behind the camera right up against my door, and this is what the setup looks like. So here's my shooting settings. I'm shooting at 35mm f2.0, ISO 1250, shutter angle 172.8 at 6000 Kelvin white balance. The lens I'm using is the Sigma 18-35 f1.8, beautiful lens. This is my Sennheiser G3 audio receiver. I use this for pretty much all my videos, wireless lav plugged directly into the XLR input of the C100 Mark II's handle. This is the Manfrotto 502 video head, and my tripod is the Manfrotto 055, the aluminium version. Really love this tripod, great stuff. So I'm showing you around on the C100 from here on. You might notice there's a slight change in the image quality. So for lighting, it's a single LED light panel shot through an umbrella for diffusion. This is the Yongnuo YN300 Air. It's not very bright, it's a small light panel, but it's just enough to light my typical scene. Now my PC is right beside my table. It's horrific, there's a lot going on here. Battery chargers, hard disks. Now in terms of my PC itself, there's nothing quite exciting about it. It's just running a quad-core Intel Xeon E3. The cheapest one I believe, the V1231. And 16 gigs of RAM. Graphics, I'm running a Pilot GTX 970, and somewhere in there is a Samsung Evo 850 1TB SSD. Alright, so on my table there's the two Dell IPS 23-inch monitors I use. The one on the left is a Dell U2312HM. The one on the right is a Dell P2314H. Now the reason there are different models is because I got this one on the left first, and a couple years later I got this one on the right, and the model on the left was no longer available, so I had to get that model instead. And between and beneath the monitors is my audio interface. It's the Native Instruments Complete Audio 6. Great audio interface, and the interface is running both of my studio monitor speakers. These are the Behringer Truth B2030As. They're not spectacular speakers, but they get the job done. And of course, these, very important, a nice hot cup of coffee. I was in the mood for some black coffee today, but usually I prefer latte. Also, Bodum double wall glasses, can't go wrong with them. My ultimate favorite choice of glasses. They're pretty much my preferred drinking glasses for just about any drink. And here is the mouse I'm using. This is the Logitech MX Master Mouse. Really great productivity mouse. Would totally recommend this if you edit a lot. It's an awesome mouse, really comfortable, great for editing. Now the keyboard I'm using is a Corsair K70 MX Cherry Blue, so they're really nice and clicky. Now it is a gaming keyboard, although I don't game that much, but I just really like the feel of a mechanical keyboard. And there are my headphones, the Audio-Technica ATH M50s. These were bought before the M50Xs came out, so these are the traditional M50s. As you can see, it has been with me for quite a while. All the rubber's coming off, the ear cups are getting stiff, but it's still a great pair of headphones. I use these for more detailed monitoring. I use these for playback when I want to hear more details in the mix instead of playing them through these big speakers. That's a Giottos rocket blower, really good stuff. That's the card reader I use. That's the Transcend USB 3 card reader, and in the foreground there is my decommissioned SanDisk ImageMate because the CF card pins were bent. This here is the pen for my Wacom Intuos Pro that I quite rarely use, only once in a while for Photoshop. And this is the Intuos Pro I was talking about. This is the small sized version, still pretty big for a small size. Now the final thing I'm going to show you is that backlight between my two monitors. That is in fact another LED light panel. It's a Yongnuo YN300 LED version 3. It's there pretty much permanently. I really like it because I'm just bouncing it off the wall behind me and it gives off this nice gradient behind the monitors. Without it, my room looks pretty flat, and the best part is it's remote controllable. So I can switch it off like this, switch it on like this, and it is bicolor. So I can actually switch the color temperature of it just like that. So that's it for my humble little cramped setup here, I guess. So let me know what you think, I guess. If you have any questions regarding the stuff I use, just feel free to leave them in the comment section below. So that's pretty much it for today, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.